What's up, everybody? Wanted to get on and just record a quick video about finishing strong for the push. It's the last 4 days, and I just want to share a story about what happened at the end of a push, I believe 4 years ago for me. It was whenever a guy named Tyler Park was slaying the game doing demos, and I hired him just to train me for the push. And my goal was to sell 20 grand, and I got to the last 4 days and I was literally at like $6,500 or $7,000, and I was distraught mentally, didn't know if I would hit it at all, and was really just defeated. I felt defeated at that point. And I remember just sitting there with like 3 appointments, and then I had another day with 4, and I had 2 left on like the last day. And in that moment, I called Tyler Park, and when I called him, I was like, yo, here's the deal. I was really trying to sell 20, and I'm not even at 7 right now, and I'm worried. I don't know if I'm gonna hit it at all, and I'm thinking maybe I can still hit 10 and then just go from there. And he's like, and I'm like, I can probably still hit it, maybe 15. And he said, well, what was your goal initially? And I said, my goal is 20. And he said, right now you're focused on the wrong things. He said, the perception may be that it looks like you can only hit 10, but what you actually think about and what can really happen are 2 different things. So what you need to do now is up the gratitude, up the passion, up the intensity. And you need to not think about just having 5 appointments. You need to have 10 appointments a day. So instead of having like 7 and 7 and 7, you need to go 10, 10, 10. And I mean to tell you, it just set me on fire when he said this. I was like, oh my God. So he's like, well, when can you phone? He's like, you literally need to start, you need to stop whatever you're doing and get on the phone right now. He's like, is your next one worth actually going to over phoning? I was like, actually, man, they actually said they weren't going to buy, da-da-da-da. He's like, do you think you can get good recs from them? Like, yeah, maybe. He's like, my suggestion is to reschedule or cancel that one and get on the phone and stay on the phone. And I literally obliterated the phone. I started destroying it. And I ended up with the next day, I ended up having 7 appointments. The next day I had 10 appointments that Thursday. And I actually booked another one. I actually scheduled 11 appointments and ended up completing like 7 of them. And then with all the appointments that were racking up and I was doing, I ended up with just all the different orders that ended. I didn't get to 20, but I got to like 13.5, and it was my best SC2 push ever. So right now, my suggestion to you is not to focus on where you're at, but where you could be, and anything can happen. And right now is the time to recommit, just understand that everything that's happened right now does not matter. All that matters is you just go all in the next 4 days. It is the 4th quarter, and I know that you can make this happen. So just stay after it, and I promise you can still come out of this deal. You're not defeated. This will not be the end of the world, no matter what. But stay in the deal, keep doing what you do, and I promise you will finish strong.